Hello everybody, welcome back to Ethereal Evolution. This is episode 5. Last episode we built that big old tree farm. It's actually very good at producing wood. I spent a while after finishing up recording just chopping down the trees and obviously replanting them. And I got a good few stacks of wood. I also added in some lighting so nothing spawns. So this whole thing is done and dusted. It's a bit annoying how the leaves grow over the path, but that's really not an issue. That's not something I'm that worried about. In this episode, we're going to be building a Japanese-style garden, along with a pagoda, one of those buildings with the sort of pointy-edged roofs, if you're not sure what that is. Can't describe it any better than that, because I am an idiot. So, yeah, I haven't decided quite where to build it yet. I was originally going to build it in this area between mine and Richard's house, with this sand being the border. You can see I marked a plot for it here. I'm really not sure about it. There's not really enough space, and although I probably could build it here or maybe over there, the actual building itself, and have the garden wrap around, it's on a bit too much of a slope by the lake, so I'm not quite happy with that placement. So I've done all that stuff over there. I've been working on stuff over here. I've done the real estate place just over there. So I'm probably going to use this area here. Because I can work backwards, so anything I build can be working backwards, so it fills the front bit out first, so everything's a bit more closer to spawn. But I will be building it around here. The pagoda will stand. There'll be a nice little garden, nice little communal meeting area. It'll just be something to look at while you're walking around, something to be in the distance. So I was just looking over some of the block types we could be using. The main block will obviously be wood and various cobblestone, stone and stone bricks, as well as probably some stone slabs. Wood, here we go. I did use some of the wood I got from that farm, other places. I've got a bunch. Some fences will definitely come in useful. Take some cobble stairs because they're expensive. Stone brick stairs. Couple slabs. I've got a lot of random blocks lying around. Yeah, sure, I can always come back for stuff. I've got actually surprising lack of blocks. Like, just in quantity. Anyway, I'm going to mark out some area for this pagoda, which will be quite... I don't know how big I want to make it, so I'll just do it off camera. Save all the hassle. So I've made the outline. It might be a bit too big. This is currently a bigger floor plan than my house. I may have to make it smaller. Yeah, I was doing some research on a system. Oh, bloody hell, it's raining again. On a system for snow availability. Snow golem wasn't added until 1.0. Snow biomes aren't fixed until 1.1. So I might. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'll check around. I'll ask some people. But currently, I'm not sure how it's gonna work. I'm just gonna make this smaller because this is a little bit too big. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, out of wood. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Just get rid of these. I need to eat. Bam. And just get rid of these last lot. I don't want it to be too big. I mean, it'll go quite high. It'll be quite tall, so it doesn't need to be too wide. But this should do. I think this is a fine width. So this is the floor plan. I probably want to use some spruce for the logs rather than oak, just for some variation. Yeah, I'll go into a single player world, get some building designs down, and then I'll start the first layer. So I am on my alt. It got hacked, so it's not called Susan. It's that weird crap name. I was building my design, and I couldn't really get any alternative block to snow. I could use white wool, but honestly, snow is such a staple at this point. that I've decided to set up a small area where people can come and take some snow. Not sure where I should put it. I'm probably just gonna I'm doing this on camera, just so you know I'm completely open about it and no one's like, oh, you cheated, you did some cheating. As soon as snow golems are added when we next update, I will make this just a small snow golem farm and I'll replace it in survival. But in case anyone does want any snow at the moment, this will be the way they can get it. This is very, very slow. Oh, this is very janky. Right. Okay. I'm just checking in case any creepers are coming to blow me up, because they still do attack you in creative. I learned that the hard way in a test world. Free snow. Okay. You see that zombie's coming for me. My recording program just crashed. I don't know what happened. Anyway, this can be a place people can come get snow. I'm going to do snow blocks and not snowballs because you can't actually craft snow layers yet. So you just be using the snowballs to craft the snow blocks, and that would just increase the amount of times I'd have to refill this. So I'm just going to get a bunch of snow blocks and fill this in off camera. It's free for anyone, so they can come and grab some snow. So I'll just come and grab some stacks myself. So yeah, just gonna fill in a bunch of this, and then we can get back to building. And on this day, he emerged from the cocoon. I don't see any creepers. Should be fine. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna quickly go and I placed out some chests earlier. I'm just gonna go and dump some items. I brought some snow over. Just put a bunch of them in. I don't need any of these at the moment. Probably want to take some wood actually. Some dirt just in case. In fact, just there we go. Everything's fine. So I am going to get to work on building the main wall. I just want to show some of the ideas I have. So instead of using oak, which I'll use for the stairs part, I'm going to use oak logs as the sort of wooden part. And then I'll probably just have snow, maybe 3 blocks of snow. That's quite nice. And then that'll just repeat all the way around, like this. If you do Google search pagoda, they're usually quite tall, like especially the Chinese ones. They sometimes go on for maybe 6 or 7 stories. Obviously not the the big stories like in skyscrapers. They're significantly smaller, but they're still quite big. So I'm not going to be going that high, mainly because that would look weird, and also it'd take a lot of work. I just want a small, quaint little garden area. So I'm not going to be bothering with anything too much like that. So I did a bit more work. You can see I've added some. There's some of the. I forgot some fence posts. You can see I've added some fence posts just as decoration. Now, of course, there's not really much in the way of decoration we can do. Ouch. So that's probably one of my best bets. So I think I'm just going to stick with that. I don't want it to be too complicated. I might add some trapdoors or something as well. That's looking quite nice. I've added the flourishes on the ends of the roofs. Just kind of goes up a bit. It's obviously without upside down slabs and stairs. You can't really customize it too much, but it does look quite nice. I like it. So I'm going to get on with building the next layer. I need to bring over some more wood because I ran out. But I think at this point I'm just going to finish the build, because it'll just be this, then it'll go in a bit, then again, in a bit, that again, then the roof. So yeah, I'll just finish this off and then we can get work on the garden. Oof. Right. Moment of truth. I finished the build. I haven't looked at it just yet. I just took down my dirt pillar and I have walked over to spawn. So now I can see what it looks like from a distance. There's a pole in the way. That is good. That is very good. I've forgotten to do the fence posts on the top bit. But that's good. That looks good. I really like that. Stands out. It's definitely a thing. I'm going to start work on the Japanese style garden now. If you don't know what they look like, there's often kind of sand with patterns drawn in with some stones. So I currently draw patterns in the sand, but I'm going to grab some sand and put it down, make some pathways, but maybe put a couple of cherry blossoms in if I manage to get enough pink wool. So, well, first of all, I added some trapdoors, as you can see. Second of all, I have marked out an area for a pond here, and the sand area of the garden is going to go over here on this bit I cleared out from grass earlier. This netherrack is marking pathways. There'll probably be a couple more, but I don't want to make this too big. There'll be a lot more, like decorative stuff around the side, sort of enclosing it, than there will be stuff you can walk through. Quick update, I'm about maybe halfway through the process. I filled in the pond, I've done some more of the path markers. I'm working just over here now. You can see I'm sort of filling in this dirt. I've also added in a small water feature with I've done some rocks, and a small water feature here which feeds into the lake bit over here. I've brought back all of this. And I've marked out the area where sand will be. This will be the sand area here. So yes, it's coming along very nicely. You can see the dirt sort of building up around the garden area. So hopefully it'll feel a bit more cozy and enclosed. So I'm just going to keep on going at it, and I'll see you when I'm ready to do some paths and everything is all bone mealed up. So I've done some bone mealing. I've also finished off the sand area. It took a while to dig it all out. Digging is so slow. I've also added in some small rocks and a little sort of tree stump. I guess it's supposed to be driftwood or something. It's in a lot of the pictures I'm using as references. It looks alright. I mean, you can do better things with more features, but it doesn't look bad. I mean, it kind of looks a bit odd, but then again, so do the gardens. I could try adding in some cobble just to make it seem less samey, but so far this whole place is coming along very well. Everything is doing just fine. So for the path, I think I'm going to do cobble stairs, and probably gravel. That's a pretty good path design. It'll just be sort of clustered sporadically. I'll go and grab some gravel and I'll make a prototype for the path. Oh, no, please do not do this. This is not in your best interests. One blew up here just a minute ago. Why does everything end badly? I'm guessing they're from this cave here. So, next thing to do, cover this up, I guess. So, I have been AFKing a little bit, for no particular reason. I've just been away from my computer. So, I've done a bit more work. Unfortunately, this is all I have time to record for today. I don't have a lot. The project I'm doing next episode isn't massive, so I will do some more work next episode. So this is sort of a unofficial two-parter. But you can see I filled in a bunch of the paths. I've got cobblestone stairs and gravel, and that just kind of wraps around in a sort of sporadic, kind of messy fashion. Got some nice little seeds of landscaping here, which I can paste in other places, such as by the pond. Some things still need doing, such as benches, such as lighting, such as trees, and such as the boundaries. More boundaries. There'll probably be a hill here, or some kind of feature here, because this does feel a bit empty. But currently this is coming along really well. I'm really happy with the pagoda build. And yeah, so that's been episode 5. I can't pronounce the name because I haven't made it yet. Shh. But also, it's been fun. It's definitely been fun trying to make this with limited blocks. Anyway, if you have enjoyed, then thanks for watching. and I'll see you in episode 6, where we'll be making a automatic, hopefully, wheat farm, and also finishing off this little garden. So yeah, thanks for watching, have fun staring at the back of my head, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.